God is real. God is real. Yeah. Amen.
We did. We did. But it shouldn't have taken so long. Not 34 years. And there is not enough words dictionary to describe this day right now. But I would like to thank Dave Gore, the circuit attorney, for taking this chance on me, for putting his life and his career on the line for me. I would like to thank the Midwest Innocent Project for taking this case, for believing in me. I would also like to thank Justin Bonus, my attorney from New York, for also believing in me. But at the same time, for my family, for standing behind me for all these years. I cannot forget my wife, who has stuck with me through thick and thin, through it all. St. Louis, listen, it was 34 years ago that they took me away from you. And it should have been this long. Nor should it have taken this long for everyone to want to come forward now. All I can ask you to do is give the system a chance to work itself out. You got to give the system a chance to work itself out. But at the same time, we can't give up on each other. That's what St. Louis done for the last 34 years. I had to watch it from afar. And now, let's see if we can get things together. I'm tired. I'm tired of being sick and tired, as Fannie Lou once said. Now, let's make that dream come true. I want to thank you all. Really, I do. And I appreciate you all for coming. But hey, I got a life to live now.
That's right.
And it's time to move forward. But until then, y'all take care. And don't forget those that still left behind.
So what do you feel you've lost out on because of this?
I would not sit there and say that I've lost everything because I've gained so much. Sure, my youth was gone. I can't never get that back. Sure, I have gone through a number of medical issues. But hey, that's a part of the territory. It comes with life. I mean, we grow, we live, eventually we're gonna die. But the thing is though, if I hold on to the negativity, if I keep on holding on to the past, I would never be able to move forward. So for those who participated in my prosecution, I forgive you. I'm not gonna forget, but I do forgive you. But at the same time, I got to move on with my life too.
What's the first thing you want to do in St. Louis?
Wow. That's a lot. But that's a lot. Honestly, I'd like to give me one of those St. Louis caps. Then go down there to the stadium and dawn on my Chicago Cubs. That's what I would like to do. I mean, hate me if you want to hate me, but it is what it is.
What was the last week like?
It was testing. To hear the decision of the judge and then get prepared to leave on Wednesday, only to be brought back into the prison. It was torture. I mean, it's something that you shouldn't have to put anyone through. But at the same time, though, this is what they do.
Do you have a message for the Attorney General?
Have a nice life.
Tell them better luck next time.
Exactly.
Your family is here. How does it feel to see them?
That's my world. That's my world. What's up now, Nappy? That's my family.
Christopher, what do you say to other people like you who are in prison who are fighting for their moment for their innocence?
It took me 34 years to get to where I am right now. But I never gave up because my family never gave up. It's easy to give up in prison when you lose hope. But when the system chooses to throw you away, you have to ask yourself if you're willing to just settle for it or you're gonna fight for it. I come from a strong family. I don't know how not to fight. This is what we have done the majority of our lives. And whether you want to believe it or not, everyone that's in prison, there's a chance for everyone. The thing is though, they can't give up. But still, it takes people like you, each and every one of you with a microphone and a camera in your hand, to reach out to them. Let their stories be heard. Don't give up on them. Give them a chance. Because the moment you decide not to give them a chance, they're gonna lose hope. And you got to ask yourself, eventually, one of these days, they're gonna return to society. So the question is, do you wanna stop the problem before it get here and help curb it? Or do you want it to come out here and become a tornado? You have the ability to change these. But until you do it, those young men and women in prison gonna sit there and they're gonna ask themselves, why are they gonna try to change? Change for what and change for who?
Chris, a lot of people don't understand the Lincoln versus Cassidy. That's what actually kept you locked up past a little bit longer. Is there any way you can give us a little brief description of that and how we can, as people, get rid of that?
Lincoln versus Cassidy, to me, probably is one of the most ridiculous cases I have ever seen. The thing is, though, Rodney Lincoln never should have been convicted from the get-go. But still, he was deprived of his freedom. He still had to go through it all. And to sit there and watch this man have to settle for a time cut or a free walk just because he didn't want to go on. Lincoln versus Cassidy is that one situation that needs to be overturned. Because if not, someone's gonna continue to try to use it as a stumbling block to keep people down.
All right, everybody, that's the last question. As you can imagine, he and Kiera have some lost time to catch up on. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure they have some time to
St. Louis,
catch up.
we did it.
We did.
We did it.
UAPO.
We did it.
Jamala, send a shout out to you, sister.
Yes.
Michelle.
Hey folks, listen.
Oh, Zachy.
Listen, folks.
Daryl Gray.
When I picked Chris up today, I looked at Chris and I said, Chris, every time I see you on the news, your face flashes in my mind. You all know that I'm a former St. Louis public school teacher. I said, Chris, what school did you go to? He went to the school where I taught, Clark School, and I knew that face was familiar many years ago. And so I'm glad to be the one to get him on the way. Chris, God bless you here.
One thing I want to say to Judge Booker T. Shaw. Good man. Thank you. You, Layla, and Rachel, thank you. Isabel, Jason, thank you. Courtney, thank you. Thank you, St. Louis.
It's a free word. He was locked up over 30 years ago. He maintained his innocence zone. He is now being reunited with his family. So, you guys are watching right now. Chris being reunited with his mom after 30 plus years.
Strong family, still by his side.
there.
Wanna
Yeah,
make sure.
yeah, yeah.
I can give you my card too.
Yeah,
if
of
there's
course.
any opportunities to do it, like sit down
Yeah,
interviews.
we'll be
I know
sorting
he's
things
going to
out
be
tomorrow. Yeah.
dealing with a lot, but
Yeah.
just wanted to give you my
Thank
card.
you. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. I
Of
appreciate
course.
everything.
Nene.
All right. Get your uncle.